When you read a passage like Romans 5 that says we rejoice in the hope of the glory of God. I don't know what your mind pictures, but I picture two different types of hope. One is the kind of hope that you have before experience, and one is the kind of hope that you have after experience. When Jesus was explaining to his disciples how he had to go to the cross, they had not yet experienced it. And some things you can't learn by explanation, you can only get through experience. Do you know what I'm talking about? I was thinking about it. Can you give me this is so silly and simple, but how I pictured it was like I pictured how your hope is when you first give your life to Christ, how it's bright and pretty and plastic and hollow, and there's nothing in it. And then this is just the way my mind works. I pictured another kind of hope. And this hope, you could say, is a hard-boiled hope. It's not so pretty. It's not so bright. It's not so aesthetically pleasing, but it's been through a process. This egg, I could drop it and the shell would crack, but what's on the inside would still have value. This kind of hope is not produced by the symbolism of the cross or the sentiment of Christianity. This kind of hope only comes after you have been through what you thought you would never go through, and yet you still have access by faith into this grace. I feel like I'm preaching to some Easter people today who have the kind of hope that has experienced the kind of thing that you thought you would never experience, but you found out something in the belly of the earth that you could never find out in the realm of the hypothetical. You find out something in the fire of the trials of life. You find out something when you fail God, and yet he still welcomes you as his child anyway. You find out something through suffering. You find out something after you've been to Jerusalem and they've nailed you up and stretched you wide and buried you in the grave and thought you were done. But you find out something on the other side. The kind of hope that can only be born of experience.